Today, I wanted to talk about the English speaking and reading portion of the citizenship or naturalization test. I feel like for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks some more, I have reviewed questions from the civics test, probably because I did. If you're interested in seeing all 100 questions for the test, it is now on our YouTube channel in both English and Spanish, and I'll post the link below. Do you have an immigration issue? Call us. If you get value from this video, please share it with your friends and be sure to like our page and subscribe to be notified when we release others. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Andres Mejer. I'm an immigration attorney and an immigrant. My office works with people trying to get legal status throughout the US and in the world. Our office is based in New Jersey, but we can help you anywhere in the world with your US immigration issues. If you get value from this video, please subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications. If you haven't heard my story, I came to the US from Chile as a child. I didn't speak English, and for a long time, I didn't have a legal status. I know what it's like to live in fear of being deported, and even after I got my green card, because I didn't understand the immigration system, I almost lost it. And that's part of the reasons that I do these videos. I want you to understand the immigration system, and I want you to get the legal status you want as soon as you can, nor do I want you to lose it once you have it. If you know of other immigrants who would benefit from the knowledge I share, please share this video and our channel with them. As I mentioned, we have lots to talk about today. Drop a comment below to let me know what is most important to you so that I can know what to focus on in upcoming videos. I wanted to talk about the English speaking and reading portion of the citizenship or naturalization test. I feel like for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks some more, I have reviewed questions from the civics test, probably because I did. If you're interested in seeing all 100 questions for the test, it is now on our YouTube channel in both English and Spanish, and I'll post the link below. But the civics test is only one part of you becoming a US citizen. You must also pass the reading and speaking and understanding and writing portion. There are exemptions to the reading, writing, speaking portion of the test. If you are older than 50, if you are 50 years or older and have been a lawful permanent resident for over 20 years, or if you are over 55 years old and have been a lawful permanent resident for over 15 years, or if you are over 65 and lived in the US as a lawful permanent resident for over 20 years, you can apply for exemption. You may also apply for an exemption due to a medical disability. When you are taking this portion of the test, you can ask for words to be repeated or rephrased, and you can make some mistakes. During the speaking portion, an officer determines an applicant's ability to speak and understand English based on the applicant's ability to respond to questions during the naturalization exam. Basically, it's going to be a conversation. If you can't understand what the officer is saying, it's going to be pretty apparent really quick. The officer's questions relate to eligibility and include questions provided in the naturalization application. To sufficiently demonstrate your ability to read in English, you're going to have to read one of 3 sentences accurately so that the testing officer can understand it. The reading test is administered by the officer using a standardized reading test form. Once you've read one of 3 sentences correctly, the officer will stop the reading test. To sufficiently demonstrate the ability to write in English, you must write 1 sentence out of 3 that they give you so that the officer understands what you wrote. The officer dictates a sentence to you, and then you have to write it down on a standardized writing test form. You can't you use abbreviations. Once you write 1 of 3 sentences in a manner the officer understands, the officer will stop the writing test. Now, an applicant does not fail the writing test because of a spelling, capitalization, or punctuation errors, unless the errors interfere with the meaning of the sentence and the officer is unable to understand the sentence. You will pass the writing test if you can convey the meaning of 1 of 3 sentences to the officer. The writing sample may have some of the following: some grammatical, spelling, or capitalization errors, omitted short words that do not interfere with the meaning, or numbers spelled out or written as digits. Here are some sample questions you may need to answer for the reading portion of the test. Can I park here? Sorry, I did that. It's the same place, only for half an hour. 2. What color will you paint the child's bedroom? A, I hope it was right. B, we can't decide. C, it wasn't very difficult. Or 3, I can't understand this email. A, would you like some help? B, don't you know? C, I suppose you can. 4, I'd like 2 tickets for tomorrow night. A, how much did you pay? B, afternoon and evening? C, I'll check for you. 5, shall we go to the gym now? A, I'm too tired. B, it's very good. C, not at all. There are 2 study guides USCIS provides for the written test, and I'll link to them below. Here are some sample written test questions. Remember, you only need to write 1 out of 3 correctly. Columbus Day is in October. 2, we pay taxes. 3, president lives in the White House. 4, California has the largest population in the United States. 5, New York City was the first capital. 6, Washington is the father of our nation. 7, Washington is on a dollar bill. 8, Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. 9, California has the most people. 10, Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. 11, the people elect Congress. 12, we have 100 senators. 13, there are 100 senators in the U.S. Senate. 14, citizens can vote. 15, I live in the United States. 16, George Washington was the first president. 17, the White House is in Washington, D.C. 18, people vote for the president in November. 19, the president of the United States is elected by the people. 20, Independence Day is in July. 21, Canada is north of the United States. 22, Washington is the capital. 23, the American Indians lived here. 24, Thanksgiving is in November. 25, I love to live in America. 26, people want to vote. 27, Alaska is the largest U.S. state. I hope these explanations and answers help you to pass your test the first time. Thank you to everyone who watched and commented on our videos. That's all for tonight. I hope this was helpful because one of the reasons I became an attorney was to help people. If you need help with your immigration case, call us. We can't work with everyone who contacts us, but if we can help you, we won't take your money. Thanks for watching. Stay healthy and be well.